Hello and welcome to another Gemini Rogues video. This is in our series of top 5 tier 6 awesome medium tanks. This video is the American M4A3.
You've got all automated on it. M4A3E8.
Go on, just say
it's an easy 8. Pretty much. Yeah. Before you crack on
Sorry,
valve or something.
I ruined
anyway, yeah, easy 8.
Sorry.
Tier 6 American, you mentioned it, like the sister tank or brother tank to the Easy 2 we've already
seen. This is number 5.
0.2. Because they're kind of very similar, so it's hard to separate them. It's all on.
That's number 5. The other one was 5.1. This is 5.
Right, whatever, go on then. Right, we'll go into a little bit of history on tank before we get into it. It's pretty much just an uprated Sherman.
This is number 5.
It's very close to a Sherman. If you ever played your Sherman and just wanted something a little bit faster, there you go. A little bit of an uprated gun, 76mm.
Sherman's tier 5.
Yeah, so it's just a Sherman. It's another variant of it.
Okay.
Its technical name is the M4A3 HVSS76. The HVSS can stand for different things depending on where you read about it. Normally the horizontal volute suspension system or spring suspension. Basically it's a Sherman with uprated suspension and a higher caliber gun.
About armour.
Armour, welded all. Instead of riveted,
Welded.
so it's a fully welded all, so it's got a little bit more armour. Not technically thicker, but just better made.
Is it cast?
Yeah, it's all welded together.
Welded cast?
Yeah. August 1944 is when it first saw its service. It were at Battle at Bulge and therefore through European theatre.
Yeah.
This one come complete with the wet ammo racks. The wet ammo bins as they're called.
Is this the one they use in Fury film?
Yes, this technically is the Fury. The Fury is this tank, same gun, same everything.
Sweet.
They made 2,617 and they still saw service all the way through to 1960s.
What, Korea?
Korean War, yeah.
Okay.
So it had a long lifespan.
I'll say it was shit, it did, didn't it?
Yeah, they were just massive numbers, it was just numbers.
Yeah,
It wasn't a brilliant tank, but it just did a job.
No, it was very successful because it lasted so long, didn't it?
So when I get into the video, I'm going to tell you more about the tank actually in the game.
In the
The
game.
Easy 8 as it is.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling. We're on Ensk. We're packing that 76mm M1A2 gun. Gives you a little bit extra potency on it, even though it's exactly the same as the M1A1, both 76mm. This one's just a little bit better. The gun's got a measly 128 penetration.
That's not much.
The lowest in tier 6 for the mediums, and you're going to see it is a bit of a problem. You do fire a lot more premium shells than you feel comfortable doing. Fantastic view range, you can see this straight away, 370 metre view range, and you can see with this I'm fitting the brilliant vertical stabilisers that you can fit to this tank, so the aiming time and the stability and the manoeuvrability of that gun is fantastic. You can see this gun's pretty handy at popping in and out and taking shots. Can't really show it here, but it has got a fantastic 12 degrees of gun depression. Fantastic.
That's a lot of depression.
That is a lot.
A lot of
it was
depression.
the highest at tier 6 until the Stridswarm Swedish tank turned up.
Oh, okay.
And just pitched it to it by an extra 2 degrees, but we'll come to that later on.
Yeah. Why don't you track him?
I'm trying. I'm going to aim for that road wheel. Damage his tracks, I can't take it off. Can we get it out way fast?
No need.
No need. Someone took him out. So you can see how quick you can wrap up the damage. 2,000 plus DPM on this tank. Exact figure, 2,069 DPM.
Do you do it in this game?
Yeah, it's a pretty good game.
Pretty good game.
You can see here its manoeuvrability is not bad. It's not immobile by any means. 48 kilometers an hour top speed. It just takes a while to get up to that. Its acceleration isn't great.
It's not got a very good
But you can see here
then.
it can turn, it can traverse very quickly. So actual steering and manoeuvring is fantastic on the tank. As well as that vertical stabiliser fitted in its speed it has got, its ability to turn, it's fantastic.
Quite
It's straight
nippy,
in. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's straight in. You can see how quick it aims in with that.
Armour's not very good though.
Armour's terrible. Not the best tank to be. I mean, it can get away with a bit with its gun man. Like, all down positions are viable with this, especially with its gun depression as well. I mean, the armour's pretty poor. 64mm of armour and the turret all round, and 64mm on the all front as well.
Why is this better than the other one?
It's just its fire rate, it's DPM, but that DPM is negated by the fact that sometimes it can't pen things.
It's quite accurate. Or is that you?
Yeah, no, with the vert stabs on, you can see they've paid off pretty.
How much silver does that cost? That
vert stabs, I can't remember off the top of my head on them. It's normally about $500,000 or something like that.
Ooh, that's a lot.
But they're worth it. Worth every
What else you got? You got vents?
Yeah, I'm running vents, optics and vert stabs on this.
No rammer?
No rammer. The gun is 18.8 rounds per minute anyway.
That's pretty good.
So
anyway.
it's pretty, fire rate's not a problem.
Yeah, 10%'s not really going to, is it?
It's not really going to be that much of a beneficial thing. You can see maneuverability here. It gets about, it's not immobile. It's way faster than the Easy 2 we saw in the previous video. So you can perform even flanking manoeuvres.
You can flank in this?
Flank in this. You can. Wow. Like, you see here, you don't really want to go balls in against a tiger or anything like that. So we're just flirting.
Yeah.
We're flirting with it. You're just backing everybody up on the team best you can.
Sniping.
Yeah. But you can snipe in this tank. It has got the view range to even scout. We've always mentioned the 300cm view range, especially with the optics as well. You're taking out close to 400, if not over, with vents as well and
can
cruise
it hit
skills.
Stuff?
Yeah, you can see here, it just stops in time. Just slams brakes on, and then it's wide behind this tiger.
Bad timing, wasn't it? Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're not doing bad here. We've got 3 kills already. There we go. We're having to switch to that thing. I mean, he's got 100mm armour on the front of that tiger. He's only got to put a slight angle on, and we're going to struggle to pen him with a normal
turret tiger though, that.
Yeah, we've still got a normal hull on it though. We've gone through there. Oh, Comet's coming out for a bit. Put a shot into him just as tiger on through one finishes him off.
No, that's fine.
And now we're going to do a bit of flanking.
It is quite a good game.
Sides.
For you, this is quite good.
Oh, thanks.
It's alright. Not bad.
2.3 second aim time. Standard for a medium tank, I think that is.
Do you do out else then?
Yeah, we're still popping some into this
tiger.
Try and get his fuel tanks up by.
Come on.
One more. Oh, good. Right swing on it there. Yeah. Looping shot. Chances are 1-3-1. I don't really want to be mixing it with that 1-3-1 over there. I'm just trying to hide from him at this point.
Got behind them little sticks holding
he's
that.
He's gone right back at building, so we're going to push on that. We've got a little bit of support.
What else can you tell us about this thing?
Which would you like to know? Oh, we're still banging shots because them third stabs working again there.
So what's your reload? 3 seconds. That's pretty good, isn't it?
3.3 second reload. I mean, it's obviously lower on this because of the equipment and crew we've got in it.
Oh, okay. Oh, you snuck one in.
One more into that. 24 penetrating shots in the match, 4 kills. Tier 7 match, so it's not like we're top tier and we're just seal clubbing. It's not a bad little tank.
You can't seal club in this, can you?
If you get in a tier 6 match, that armour can stand up to like auto loaders at tier 4 and stuff like that. It's not overly bad. I
got a mastery badge.
Plus it's angled well. It's got a slight anomaly in the beak of the front of the tank, you know where the pointy bit is at the bottom near the lower plate. It's like 101mm for effective armour, so you've got to run a shoot at this thing. Don't shoot at the turret. Shoot at the upper hull if you face onto it. I know it looks like the most angled bit and normally the most armoured part of a tank, but it is this tank's weakest part.
Yeah, don't be surprised, it's quite...
So that's why sometimes it's beneficial to use it in like a hull down position with that gun mantlet it's got on it. You're surprised what you can bounce in it.
Really?
And with the gun depression you can stay all down and you can just peek, pop, pop, get your shots off. With fire rate you can quickly
it's quite a nice fire rate.
I mean the fire rate's alright, but this gun's kind of... It's plus point and it's negative all in one go.
What's that?
Yeah, it's quick firing. Yeah, it's not bad at accuracy, but it's got terrible damage roll and terrible penetration. I mean, 128 pen, 115 damage. 115 damage is just not really cutting it, especially when you're seeing tier 8 tanks that have got 1500 plus hit points.
Yeah.
It's going to take a hell of a lot of time for you to shoot him and pen him as well to make sure every single one goes in.
Definitely 1,000.
But it's alright saying it's got this fantastic DPM. It's getting every single one of them shots to pen, and who's going to sit there while you put 18 plus shots in?
Do not be surprised.
So it's got a half decent signal range, 615.
Yeah.
You can see it now.
True.
Just trying to use that little bit of optics with
I like your camo. Quite nice camo.
You like the strangest things. I mean, we've not done a lot in this match. We've got a bit of assisted damage. You can see here straight away that's a medium. The tier 6 medium, and we're bouncing off. I know it's upper glaciers probably well armoured there.
We're
doing this a KV85. We're not going to pen a KV85 standard shell. That's why I switched to his APCR.
Nice, very nice.
We've been spotted. A bit of a gamble there. There's tank destroyers everywhere. We don't know where anybody is at this point.
It's gone a bit dull.
But just you can see it's gun depression here at work now. This is where you want an Easy8.
Oh, it's just sitting there.
He's sitting there. We get rid of that shell. We had it in chamber. No point wasting it. Switch to his HE. 181 HE. We've only got 38mm penetration there on an HE round, but it does give you 185 damage. So even that's not fantastic.
That's not bad.
You can see it there. We're bounced straight off a T-34-88. So we put another one. We try and track him, and it manages to swing completely nowhere near it. Tracks and pen him in his turret. But we're still penning him, so we keep firing away. So we finally do track him. Stop there, but we shoot you in your lower plate.
That gun's a little bit trolling, got to admit.
We're going to see it in another video we've got coming up how unreliable that penetration is on that gun.
Okay.
I'm scared of that issue.
Oh, so would I.
I don't want to pop up too high and just take half my health. Well, more than half my health. Like, kill me nearly.
3/4.
Yeah. So we're just peekaboo in that.
Peekaboo.
The Achilles here. There we go.
Oh, where did that go?
We just can't pen the Achilles.
Bounce off him.
Bouncing off at side of his turret. The gun can let you down.
Excuse me.
This is, people get lost in numbers. They get lost in DPMs. They get lost in fire rates, and they get lost in HE round damage.
Yeah.
Yes, it's got a fantastic DPM, but it's how effective at using that DPM it is. Yeah, just swing one of it off.
Black Panda.
It's such as like your Japanese heavies have got fantastic DPMs,
yeah,
but that's relying on every HE shell fired within it being loaded actually hitting and penning, and it never happens. And this is the same in this Easy8. Yeah, it's got that DPM, but the actual fact of doing that, actually getting every shot in, if you fire consistently for a minute, I don't think you'd pen every shot realistically. In a
say that for a lot of tanks, man.
Yeah, but more so with this.
Yeah.
It's the lowest penetration on.
Is it? You're joking? Really?
And the damage roll is much better, 115.
Yeah.
So you're not. It's like death by 1,000 cuts, really.
Definitely, yeah. It is.
So if you come across,
if you can pen them.
Well, I'm going to give you an example. It's if you're in like, I don't know what can we say, a Cromwell, you can stick 150 damage in someone.
Yeah.
With a nice roll. This you're doing, you can roll down to 100. It's 50 damage more, and if you're popping out and doing shot for shot,
yeah,
he's going to kill you way more easily than you're going to kill him.
Yeah.
Finally finish that Achilles off.
Yeah, I agree what you're saying.
And even worse if you come across something like an IS3. He pops out, you put a shot into him if you pen him, and he's going to take half your health off of one shot, pop back into cover. Where's your DPM getting you there? DPMing always everything.
Taking you down to nowheresville, isn't it, really?
Yeah. But you can see again, we'll go back to positive, it's nice and manoeuvrable. Game's over there, we've got 20 shots in, 4 kills again.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's a solid tank. It's like I say, the tier 6 mediums are all brilliant. This is not a bad tank at all. I'm not trying to say it's a bad tank. I really love playing it, especially its premium variant, the Fury itself. It's fantastic.
Is this player dependent?
It's known as a tank to have an high skill ceiling because of the way you've got to work it. You've got to work a ridge line. You've got to know when to pop out, take shots. You've got to know where to flank, where to cover. You just got to know what to do. So in that regards, this probably isn't for a beginner at tier 6 and a medium. Okay. There's a lot easier. The Easy 2 for starters is an easy tank for a beginner at tier 6 than this.
Can you change a gun on that though?
Yes, you can put the howitzer on it, the 105mm howitzer we saw on the Easy 2 in the other video. Yeah. You can put this on this, but I wouldn't recommend that.
No.
It's alright on the Easy 2 because you can park there, aim it in, take a shot and it'll bounce, then fire.
Yeah.
You sit there aiming it in this, it's going to wipe you out.
No, don't do that, viewers. Do not do it.
So for me, the 76mm is far better on the Easy8 than it is on the Easy 2, and the howitzer is better on the Easy 2 than
this is. Like you say, this is
and we're going to see this gun, just what we're talking about here. Look, straight away, we're bouncing. We have to switch straight away.
You always hit the controller as well.
Fantastic, you can't argue. What's wrong with this gun? What's wrong with this gun?
Wrong with that.
Penning, pen again.
You're in.
And now we're going to see where it just starts to...
That was close.
We're just chances on there sometimes.
It's not. You've not got much to play with though. It's a very difficult target to hit.
And we miss.
Yeah.
We get one in.
Nice one.
Blind shot. I don't want to risk it anymore. We've been sat there a bit too long for my liking as it is. There's a few shells bouncing off at the banks around us. Let's try and reposition.
The thing is, you are manoeuvrable to actually do something, can't you? You're quite manoeuvrable.
The tank just tends to lead you to want to use premium ammo more than you feel comfortable doing and want to do.
It's not a premium tank though, is it?
And you just end up bouncing far too many AP shells. You like it. There you go.
See, you've almost run out of premium shells.
I only take 15. I don't go mad with it. For how quick you can fire that off in less than a minute if you think about it. 15 shells, and it's not even that much damage. It's about 1,500 damage.
You've only got 3 in.
I mean, that's a chance I thought you were going to get killed quicker anyway.
Okay,
so you can see how this. Another VK, standard shell. It's only a tier 5 heavy as well. And you see that mantlet there, we bounce a shot off his mantlet. And everybody else doesn't seem to struggle to pen him. We get one into him.
You're taking a stabiliser?
I mean, at this point, no, it's still on the... I'm aiming centre mass because that's how accurate the gun is of a distance. So you can see that, yes, it's got a 370m view range. Yes, it goes again, drop short, then we get one in. We finally get one in, and we just bounce another shot off his mantlet there.
It's a tier 5. You're fighting a tier 5 man.
Yeah, I know. That's the issue. The penetration's not great.
No.
And you can see we have bounced a few shells off us. Flat pans.
Flat pans.
It'll worth a go.
It's always worth shooting at flat pans.
So we're going to move up now. We're going to push up.
So is the Fury this slightly different than the gun?
No, Fury's the exact same gun, but you're more comfortable firing your premium rounds, and actually you make it more silver. It's not costing you a fortune. In this, it's going to cost you money.
Yeah.
But there's sometimes no way around it. I mean, we're not even seeing a tier 8 match in this yet. In a tier 8 match, 128mm penetration. I know it's a flanking tank, but it ain't that good. You ain't going to be getting to sides or everything. It's just not plausible on some maps.
You ain't even
if you get some like Immelsdorf, it's tricky to flank in that. You're going to struggle.
Yeah. Do you hope in this game?
I don't know why you use this replay. This is your choice to use this replay. I personally wouldn't have used this replay, but you were adamant we were pointing.
It demonstrates the negatives of the tank
how
very
bad
nicely.
A player I am.
No, it's the tank we're looking at, not your
play skills. We still can't pen him. Standard shells. Try and get that cupola. Can't even pen cupola. We've had to switch to APCR.
Tier 5, man.
Yeah, well, we can't pen him.
Can't you flank him?
And we've got a damaged gun. We've had to use his repair kit on.
Yeah, you've got a very good team to support you.
I mean, we've done hardly anything in this match.
You're playing a support medium, like you're supposed to, but you're supporting all those.
I'd say this is the only drawback of the
tanks.
It's a fine line. That's what I say about its high skill C, and the fact that you've got to try and get in close and personal to hit weak spots, because you need to with a gun.
Yeah.
Because you can't do it over distance, even though you've got the view range and the signal range, because the accuracy of the gun's not great and the penetration's not great. And that's even double with the fact that you lose penetration over distance with an APCR shell. So even then they become less potent and you're left with that AP shell.
I think it suits smaller maps.
Yeah,
tank.
but then it doesn't because of its armour. So it's finding that fine line, that fine balance. That's why I say it is a good tank, and some people absolutely love it and swear by it to be the best tier 6 medium.
No.
But I found flaws in it. I found reasons that other tanks are better, and we're going to see. Just a general thing that I couldn't do as much damage in a match with this, even with 24 plus shots as you can with others, with far less.
Yeah, I mean the reload's good, but
you
if you're not going
to
pen anything or hit anything,
this is just you're going to see that circling thing we were talking about earlier. Vert stabs on. It's fast enough to get around the tank, manoeuvre around it. I mean, you can see how it traverses well. Even turret moves well.
You're penning him close up, man.
Yeah. And we've killed him. We've finally got a kill. It was worth watching this video. You got to see something eventually. I'm not going to burst your bubble. We don't get anywhere near that tank. That's going to last medium. This is pretty much it. 11 shots and a kill. Why you felt the need to use this video?
I think if you look at it, it demonstrates the gun at its worst. Yeah. Where the other videos demonstrate. Whereas, like they say, it's got a high player skill level ceiling. Sorry. So if that gun lets you down, your skill level's got to increase. So you're trying to pen stuff, you can't pen it. So what do? You get closer, you change your angles, getting too close, you die. So the gun, if it doesn't pen, you struggle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. That's why I included it in this.
And you can see here, that's that random piece of thicker plate armour down at the bottom that we're talking about, like the beak shape.
Yes.
At the bottom, randomly. That's what I'm saying. Normally you look at a tank, you shoot its lower plate. Yeah, you think lower plate. No, don't shoot a lower plate on an Easy8. Shoot its upper hull. You can see the gun mantlet slightly thicker as well, and if you aim at the turret, there's a chance you're going to hit that. Just aim at that front hull, the top part. You see, even though it's angled, it's not fixed. 64mm armour, even angled at that degree, you're probably looking at over 80, 90 penetration. You'll go straight through it easy.
Yeah, I mean,
and the sides are garbage. One thing that annoys me with the Easy8 is the fact that its ammo is still easily blown apart and set on fire easily, even though this Easy8 in real life was fitted with a wet ammo rack. The first M4 to have it as standard on it, and I haven't got it on the game, which is a bit disappointing.
You've got to add it on the game.
And you have to still buy the wet ammo rack, which is a bit annoying.
Yeah.
But going back to the tank, you can see here that armour all the way around turret, consistent. It's not weaker on sides, it's not weaker on rear. It's just a complete 64mm.
As long as you don't get in a tier 7 or 8 game, you could possibly go hold down.
In a tier 6 game, this thing kind of fits it on, especially with the quicker firing tier 4s and 5s, because it's got the fire rate the same, but it's got more hit points, so it can go toe to toe. But I won't advise it. It's not a brawler.
It's not a brawler.
No, it's not a brawler. It's more of a. It can be a flanking support tank. It's just about quick enough to pull off flanking manoeuvres, but it ain't got the armour if you get in a position
we
that's
can
not really
yeah.
suitable, you're going to get killed.
Yeah.
There's no way of getting back. It's not quick enough to do that kind of thing. You can circle strafe in it. That is an option. It's just about quick enough. It's mobility. It's turning skills to get around the tank really tightly to avoid its turret. It's more that than its speed that gets you out of the way of the gun.
Okay.
It can do it, especially with its vert stabs as well. You can shoot on the move. We've seen the accuracy of a distance is not great.
Yeah.
It's not great. It's not reliable.
But in the other tier 6 mediums, can you fit vertical stabilisers?
No, your stuff like your Cromwell, there's no vert stabs on that.
Yeah, I didn't think there was. What about the Swedish one?
No.
What about the German one?
I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Sure.
The way you play his tank is you can use it as a ridgeline.
What about the French one?
French medium?
No.
You've got one.
Isn't I didn't mean the French one, I meant the Czechoslovakia one.
No, the Skoda.
No.
No. So this thing is kind of, it's more a ridgeline support worker for his comp mantlet. So you can just keep that all hidden. I mean, it is a high tank, that is another problem. You need a fair bit of ridgeline to hide behind. It's really tall.
M4A3E8, but it is high.
Yeah, and people like to shoot it in artillery well because it's a nice soft target. So you've got to know what you're doing to play this tank. That's basically what I'm saying.
So what we're saying, high skill level, play a team dependent. Not really, is it? No. It can do its own thing. It's not relying on anybody else. Its plus points are its rate of fire, which give it a good deep. Yeah, 3 seconds is alright.
Its mobility is a plus point.
Yeah,
it can actually turn like sixpence. It really turns left and right. You can dodge about all over the place. Fantastic gun depression. Usually the best at tier 6, 12 degrees. Brilliant. Can't fault it. And you can fit vert stabs to it.
Vert stabs.
So you can shoot on the move easier and hit more reliably. Its negatives, that upper hull armour we're looking at now, depend on the damage of the gun.
Yeah.
Big negatives. I mean, the only
thing
stopping is being a fantastic
bit of a
tank.
troller.
It's a big tank as well, so it's hard to hide behind things, and its acceleration's a bit of a problem as well.
Power to weight,
it goes 48 kilometres an hour, but it takes a while to get up to it. It's like you in the morning. It takes a while to get away.
Yeah, whatever.
But with a 370 metre view range as well, scouting's an option. If all else fails. So in a tier 8 match, it's not got great camo ratings, but we can use view range.
Okay then, Colours 05, nice one. Nicely demonstrated games, Colours 05. Okay, 2 of them will. That's it then, let's wrap it up. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, catch us on Twitter, and wait for the next one. Laters.